Hi, this video is for you if you are stuck in your corporate job and unfulfilled and are looking for something else, looking to do something maybe that contributes to the world in a more profound way. Maybe you want to help others. Maybe you want to be a coach. I want to just tell you a story about 20 years ago today, this week actually. It was like starting the beginning of summer, the summer season, and I was just really tired of my corporate job. I had been, my bosses had been shuffled around, my job had changed, and it just felt like boring and unfulfilling. And I secretly thought, I wish I could just do personal development workshops for a living. I wish I could do something to help others. I dabbled in some techniques and would, help people on the side, but I really wanted to make it a full-time career, but I was too afraid to leave that corporate job. Well, this fateful morning, I got up in the morning and I found in the mail a brochure from the hypnotherapy school that I had been eyeing for 2 years. One day I'm going to go to this school, and I was holding that brochure in my hand, and I thought, there's some layoffs at the job today, and I wonder if I'm one of those people. I just had this feeling, and it was just so synchronistic that the brochure arrived that same day. And I got to the office, and the boss called me in and said, "You're one of those people." And immediately I knew that it was time for me to move on. This was my chance. And so I had a nice severance. So I had a cushion for income for a couple months, and I had a little bit of savings. So I thought, you know what, it's do or die. Let's do this. And everyone at the office, as I'm packing up my box of my personal belongings from my desk, they said, "Why are you more upset?" And I said, "Because this is my chance. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this opportunity." And so 20 years later, I became a coach. Well, I've been doing it for 20 years. I became a coach back then, and my life has been the most fulfilling of all my life since I finally honored my true purpose. I knew that I needed to do something different. I knew that I wanted to help others, and I knew that I wanted to help people work with their mind because I had struggled with it for so long. And by making that choice, by stepping into possibility, I said to myself, I just want to see what I'm made of. I just want to see if I could do it, give myself this shot. I didn't want to pass it up anymore. And so it was scary. I'm not going to lie. It was very scary, but it was also exhilarating because finally I was moving forward after years of procrastination, finally taking action. And it was such a reward. And from the first day, that first year of being an entrepreneur, it had its ups and downs, but also more ups and downs. And every time there was an obstacle, I found it an opportunity in it, and it helped me grow. And by stepping into my purpose, I attracted the love of my life, someone who resonated with the real me. I met Robert, my husband now, and we ended up years later starting a company together. And over the past 10 years, we've been working together and training coaches, touching thousands of lives, and then having that influence to pass the torch to other coaches who are now changing lives themselves. And to be a part of something like that is indescribable. To be a part of your gift in the world, to spread it and share it with others, and then inspire others to do the same, is probably the most rewarding thing in my life. And none of this would have been possible if I didn't bet on myself. A lot of times we wait for the right time. We wait for the right circumstances. We wait till we feel like we're ready. And you know what? I wasn't ready at that point. I really was a little resistant, but it was now or never. I had to have this extraordinary event of being laid off to finally push me into my future. And it was the greatest blessing in the world. And so this is just a special time for me because it has been 20 years and my world has just changed so dramatically since I made that decision. And so I want you to just be inspired to think about, if you're about to make that decision, if you're about to leap into doing something you love, take that risk. Maybe not leave the corporate job, but maybe start a training and start the process of moving out of your corporate job, creating a new vision for your life. do it now, because there's something magical that happens when you make that decision. It's these forces start showing up for you that weren't there before. These forces are showing up for you that you couldn't see before you said yes. So making a decision, saying yes to you, saying, I bet on myself, I am truly ready to see what I'm made of, everything will change in your life. So don't wait until you're not afraid anymore. Say yes, even if you're afraid, and just trust in your inner self that you're being taken care of, that everything will show up for you in a way that is powerful, that's magical, and that is inspiring. And then you're going to take all that experience, all that knowledge, all that risk taking, and transform it into teaching others to do the same. So I want to pass the torch to you. Take my inspiration. The water's warm. It's a warm water of new possibilities waiting for you, and go for it, because you will be rewarded and you will feel so great and so confident in yourself and the ability to be in control of your own destiny. So that's my message today. And I wish you doing the work you love, whatever it is. It's the best thing in the world. Take care.